Hello there. This is me again with the Borderlands 2 video, but slightly different. I'm commentating. This is a sort of tutorial, or rather information video, on ways to exploit amp damage, in particular the B, post-patch, which nerfed both the B and amp damage in general, where before it would multiply damage by projectile, but now it divides damage by projectile. That is to say, it divides amp damage by projectile. However, there is an exploit where certain weapons have multiple projectiles but do not list them. Weapons such as the Sandhawk, which you can get from downloadable content 1, Captain Scarlet and her pirate booty. It's pretty easy to get. It's a side quest, I think. So yeah, it's pretty easy to get this one. Short side quest and you've got it. And it has 7 projectiles, but it does not list them. So it would actually get 44,280 damage times 7 on top of that, so it would do massive amount of damage. I've also heard that amp damage also boosts burn damage. I'm not sure about that. That is to say, it boosts elemental damage, so burn damage in this case. I'm not sure about that, but if it's true, I'll get even more damage out of this by using this. For those of you that don't know, late 2012, Gearbox patched the B and amp damage, as I've said, and the B got nerfed. Aside from the amp damage, the way amp damage is handled, they've also decreased its output. This used to be about 53,000, so you could say at level 50 you lose roughly 9,000 of the charge it used to have. So yeah, the advantage of having weapons like the Sandhawk, I believe there's also a few others. There's a sniper, I think it is. It's called the Lyuda or Lydia. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I believe it has 3 projectiles, but it only lists 1. I think it's the one that does pitchfork shape projectile. So it isn't as good as the Sandhawk because it would only multiply by 3 instead of by 7. And in any case, the disadvantage with the Sandhawk in this case is it's got very slow projectile fire rate, so you've got to compensate for that either by aiming where you think that the enemy will be, or by using a class that can boost projectile speed. In my case, I tend to focus my shots down by the base. Oh dear, I got hit. That's not good. So yeah, I can do massive amount of damage. Not as much damage as the B conference call would have done pre-patch, but the conference call is now pretty mediocre because it divides the damage now. Okay, this is the most dangerous part of the fight, where he hits. Usually if you do enough damage he'll retreat, but sometimes he'll stay out for 2 attacks. I'm just anticipating him. There we go. Almost done. There he is. Done. Easy. And for those of you that do not know, Terra always drops an orange class mod. Unfortunately, the class mod is generally pretty garbage. Well, actually, they are definitely garbage. It boosts fire damage and fire proc chance and health and skills that most people will not use. So yeah, it's a pretty crappy weapon. But on the other hand, Terra can drop some really nice weapons. Like, for example, this is a pretty decent Gatling gun. Jacob's Gatling gun. I had level 20 something one, very nice. Unfortunately, at level 50, oranges are usually good. Oranges and other uniques are gonna replace your choice most of the time. Okay, let's see. There's class mod, assassin class mod, so you can see. Very few people will get much use out of these class mods, but still, they are oranges, and they're really easy to get. If nothing else, you'll get some other purples that show up, and blues as well. And, well, you can find some decent non-legendary loot that way. Plus, there's also 2 red chests. However, I find that they tend to have pretty mediocre loot. Greens usually, ranging from about 10, 11,000 to 14, 15, 16,000. See, even the rocket launcher is pretty low value. But still, there's always the off chance that you find a purple or a legendary. So yeah, that I'm getting aside from the point, the exploit with the bee. So yeah, you can see how well it works. It's not as good as the bee in conference call was before the patch, but it's a good substitute post patch. So if you want to solo farm Terra or Verminius the Invincible, this is a good option. Otherwise, you're in for a long haul, much more dangerous battle. Okay then, that's about it. See you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it helped you out, informed you, whatever. Look forward to more videos from me in the future. Bye-bye.